Heal, we'll skip. It's only worth 15 points. Still need to do it though. Huh. Whoa. Wait a minute, what's all this stuff? Maybe this is where the missing things are. No, this is the textbook. This is the textbook. I got my hopes up for a sec, but actually, I can keep scrolling down. The thing I was looking for, what was I looking for? Legal system in the United States? Yeah, no. This is the textbook. This is the textbook. This is the textbook. Those are just textbook sections. Final exam, 100 points. Wait, Respondus? Why is the final exam a Respondus exam? Implement the knowledge, skills, competencies, and abilities relevant to Module 2, Lesson 1, Job Analysis and Design. For this activity, you will work with your team members assigned by the instructor and develop a job description. Find your team member. Utilize. Also, I don't think he graded my discussion post yet. I think I would have noticed if I got a grade for that. He still hasn't graded the leader thingy yet. It'd be nice if he would grade this, because I did turn it in several days late, but I turned it in. So I don't know why he hasn't graded it yet. This discussion he has not actually graded. It's only 10 points though. It says utilize. Utilize. What the? Oh, never mind. Imagine you were working for. Sample. Of course it's in. Is it flagged? I should have flagged it. I think next time we do a team activity, I'm going to ask my team members to not do it at 8 p.m. every single time. Because they keep doing it at 8 p.m. and I go to bed early. Let's make sure they didn't actually submit yet. What? Hello? 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 This is weird. Okay. I don't know why my team members haven't been responding to me on Snapchat, and I sent them a message yesterday. I'm really hoping they didn't finish it. It looks done, though. It looks done. Date completed, job title, work location, department, classification, exempt status, position status, salary grade level, summary of objective of position, job specifications, competency. We haven't, oh, never mind. Supervisory responsibility, work environment, physical demands, travel, required education, and experience. Thank goodness there's something. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I keep looking at the wrong one. Referred education and experience. Additional other duties, if any. The statement. Signatures, job description. Well, this sucks. Looks like they're already done. They're already done. Well, I'm gonna have to send them another message because I sent the message last night and they didn't even respond to it. It was due today. I'm not sure why nobody's here. Okay, here's DH right here. Danielle is here on the document right now. She said it's finished. I'm literally doing this on stream. I guess I could do my other homework assignment then. Hello. Yeah, I'm at my mom's house. I don't live here. I live at my dad's house, but I just came here because my dad's internet's being really bad today. It's actually been being bad really for quite a while. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my dad's internet. I mean, it's not like super bad, but it's just every once in a while it just won't work, and I can't have that inconsistency. It's it's a lot worse than it usually is. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it deleted your message since you sent it twice. I don't know. They said actually, there's this group project I'm doing right now, and my group completed the entire thing without me, which is completely my fault because I didn't. They gave me every opportunity to contribute to it, and I didn't. But I just messaged them, and they said that there's one thing that I can help them with, which is the work authorization. Yeah, my group members are being really nice to me, actually. I don't deserve this. You keep sending messages and they're not getting sent? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, are you trying to send a message and it's like not showing up? Or is it. I would assume the ones you tried to send, I cannot see right now. I don't know. Okay, what did they say? What did they say? The work authorization. What does work authorization mean? What is. Oh, applicant must be authorized to work in the United States and provide appropriate documentation. Not a citizen. All right. What is that? What is a work authorization security clearance? Oh, nice. I got to the end of 1209. Go to 10. When's the last time I played Twins? It was actually around. I think it was probably before the school semester started. And once the semester started, I stopped playing Twins because it's I just feel like the school work basically kind of stresses me out and makes me not want to set up, because to play the game or to do like streams and like speed runs and stuff, it takes a bit of a setup to do, and the setup for doing a cubing session is much easier compared to doing speed running Crash Insanity. So I don't know why, but it just makes me feel like just cubing instead, which kind of sucks. But that's the weird reason why I haven't been doing it. Yeah, I still have the world record. 1351, which I actually got on January 1st. Nobody has been no fast people really have been speedrunning any percent at all, except for me, over the past like year. Yeah, there aren't really that many people. I mean, there are people who are speedrunning it. I think the main people who have been doing it have been like Rico and occasionally Joester98. Is that his? I feel like I got the last two numbers of his name wrong. I'm literally looking it up right now. But yeah, Joester. He's been doing hundo runs recently. Let's see. Yeah, it's Joester98. I didn't want to get the number wrong. Okay, what does this mean by work authorization / clear security clearance? Oof, I'm not sure. Let's see if I can figure this out. Really? Is it job analysis or job design? I don't know. Which one would the work authorization thingy be under? Oh, come on, it is analysis and design. You gotta be joking. I wish the sample actually had stuff in it. Epic. Work authorization. I'm just gonna word search it here. I'm basically just gonna search it. Is it job design or job analysis? Sample job description. How about a job specification? No? Lone genius nerd. I'm gonna search it. So work authorization. Security. Guess what? It's not. It's in neither of the readings. Okay. Work authorization / security clearance. Is it a job description? Wait, what is it even called? A job description, okay. I'm literally just Googling it right now. What? None of the Google search results are what I'm looking for right now. What is the security clearance? A security clearance is a determination by the United States government that a person or company is eligible for access to classified information. How about work authorization? What did we put for ours? Applicant must be authorized to work in the United States and provide appropriate documentation if not a citizen. Okay. Bank. Let's see, what's ours again? Bank customer service representative. Bank customer service representative job description. Oh, this is great. What the heck is this? Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Wow, I finally figured out how to find my information. When will I be done fully with school? Oof, I don't even know. Nice voice crack. I will be. Depends on how. Well, first of all, it depends on if I'm able to finish all my classes in a timely fashion. But I should have my bachelor's degree by next year, I guess. But I might have to continue going to school so I can get certified. Become a certified public accountant, so maybe another 1 or 2 years after that. Yeah, it just never ends. I mean, I could just stop with the 4-year degree and just be done, but I think I want to become a certified public accountant. So, probably another 2 years after that. So basically another 3 years at most. Another 3 years at most. Depends on how fast I do everything. I mean, if I crammed a million classes in at once, I could finish everything faster. Kind of sucks. Like, why can't I just be done after 4 years instead of having to do extra stuff after that? Security clearance. Okay, I think the work. Yeah, 6. Because I don't know how long it will take me to become certified after I graduate. I don't know if. I mean, maybe I could just get certified within like 1 semester of classes. Like, I could just take 1 semester of classes and get certified. I don't know. But I think it's going to be more than 1 semester of classes. It's going to be like 1 or 2 years of classes afterwards. There was an ad that I saw, where the guy was like, "Oh, you could study and pass your certification tests within 8 months." Anyways, I think our work authorization thingy is already good, but we need a security clearance thing. I don't know why it says work authorization / security clearance. Like, it should. Those two are separate. Security clearance. Security clearance for a bank customer service representative. Wait, is that what we're doing? Bank customer service representative? Yeah. Come on. I don't think if you're a bank customer service representative, you have access to classified information, right? But for the life of me, I cannot find any information about that, which would probably mean. Let's see. What? What? Bank? Bank? Nope. Bank is not in here. Security clearance. Bank. Bank? What? The word bank is not in here. There's nothing. Very, very good job. Nice one. I am a pathetic human being. I'll look over the document just to make sure there's no errors. Whatever. Assignment 9. Employee job description recruitment selection plan. What? That's what it is? What is this? Oh, that must be in the sample. It must be in the sample. Whoops. Yeah, alright. Date completed. Alright. Operations, classification, clerical position, exempt status. No. Position status. As a member of our frontline staff, your duty is to represent our branch and demonstrate our company's values by directly interacting with our customers. By providing customers with personalized financial assistance through performing transactions, answering calls, and directing questions, you uphold our company's high standard. Your addition is an asset to our customers and organization by providing big bank technology with small town relationships. Job title. Enhances the organization's customer relationships. Wait, why is there 60%, 20%, 20%? It enhances the organization's customer relationships by performing financial transactions, engaging in needs-based conversations, answering incoming phone calls, and recommending appropriate bank products and services to customers. Maintains current... What is this? Maintains current with financial, regulatory, and compliance. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of worded awkwardly though. Maintains current. Bank customer service representative. Bank. That'd be funny if they just copied everything from here. No, they didn't actually. What are we looking at here? Financial, regulatory, and compliance measures. That's a very basic description. Doesn't have very much stuff. I'm just trying to find a better way to say that. That's a really awkward way to say it. Maintains current financial, regulatory, and compliance measures. Supports organization staff by assisting with additionally assigned projects and activities not directly implied in above functions. Firm understanding of banking principles and regulations, skillful in Microsoft Office programs, familiar with bank core processing systems, competent math skills, strong written and oral presentation skills, ability to handle high pressure situations, attentive to detail and high level of accuracy, supervisory ability, responsibility. I don't know if this is necessary. Work in a controlled office setting with heavy computer usage. Position requires ability to withstand long periods of blue light exposure. It may become noisy when multiple customers are being assisted. Position requires ability to focus and perform assigned tasks amidst background noise. Lift, move, carry approximately 30 pounds. Stand at least 75%. Travel may be necessary if assistance is needed at other branch locations. Expected to be minimal but may peak during cold and flu season. Meetings between branch staff and central location will also be required. Require education experience. Must have high school employment, cash handling experience, basic math ability to solve issues to correct balances, experience with computer software. Better. I didn't really see anything. Did I change anything? The thing I changed was the work authorization. That's all I did. I just got rid of the security clearance. That's literally it. What was I gonna do? I'm still don't even feel hungry. I just wanted to stop and eat something before. I mean, I could just go back to my dad's house. And do the assignment there and eat dinner there. I wonder how difficult this next is. It's probably going to be just about the same level of difficulty as the other one, as the last one. They're all the same, really. Let's see what's our next thing due in management account. It's probably just the test. Well, let's see. Something due on the 19th. That's awesome. Awesome. I am going to not do this for our future group assignments. This is so bad. I've done this with like so many group assignments. Wait a minute. How many? I did contribute to the last one where we did a presentation. It wasn't much, but it was something. Like I presented my part of the assignment and wrote. One of my other team members wrote my section, but I added a tiny thing to it. Okay, I'm a horrible person. I wonder when our next test in corporate finance is. He said that we're going to do some kind of review on Thursday or whatever, so it's probably like 2 weeks from now or something. Or 1.5 weeks from now. Let's see what our business communication assignment is. There are 4 options. Option 1 video, option 2 video, option 3 video, option 4 video. Well, there's 4 videos. Let's choose one. Oh, come on. They're longer videos. Come on, man. Why are they getting longer and longer? They are getting longer and longer and longer. These are just getting worse. Like, how to speak so that people want to listen. How understanding conflicts can help improve our lives. Finding confidence in conflict. What is a team? What is a team? I can't apply it to my current... I don't work with teams. Okay. Technically, I was a part of the kitchen team, quote unquote, by washing the dishes. And technically, there was sometimes another person there, so we were kind of like a team because we were two people. Ugh, come on.
The human voice. It's the instrument we all play. It's the most powerful sound in the world, probably. It's the only one that can start a war or say, I love you. And yet many people have the experience that when they speak, people don't listen to them.
At least I'm not the only person who didn't contribute to a product, but man, that's terrible. I am terrible.
Why is that? How can we speak powerfully to make change in the world? Well, I'd like to suggest there are a number of habits that we need to move away from. I've assembled for your pleasure here 7 deadly sins of speaking. I'm not pretending this is an exhaustive list, but these 7, I think, are pretty large. Habits that we can all fall into. First, gossip. Speaking ill of somebody who's not present. Not a nice habit, and we know perfectly well the person gossiping 5 minutes later will be gossiping about us. Second, judging. We know people who are like this in conversation, and it's very hard to listen to somebody if you know that you're being judged and found wanting at the same time. Third, negativity. You can fall into this. My mother in the last years of her life became very, very negative, and it's hard to listen. I remember one day I said to her, it's October the 1st today, and she said, I know, isn't it dreadful? It's hard to listen when somebody's that negative. And another form of negativity, complaining. Well, this is the national art of the UK. It's our national sport. We complain about the weather, about sport, about politics, about everything. But actually complaining is viral misery. It's not spreading sunshine and lightness in the world. Excuses. We've all met this guy. Maybe we've all been this guy. Some people have a blame thrower. They just pass it on to everybody else and don't take responsibility for their actions. And again, hard to listen to somebody who's being like that. Penultimate, the 6th of the 7, embroidery, exaggeration. It demeans our language, actually, sometimes. For example, if I see something that really is awesome, what do I call it? And then, of course, this exaggeration becomes lying, out and out lying, and we don't want to listen to people we know are lying to us. And finally, dogmatism. The confusion of facts with opinions. When those two things get conflated, you're listening into the wind. You know, somebody is bombarding you with their opinions as if they were true. It's difficult to listen to that. So here they are, 7 deadly sins of speaking. These are things I think we need to avoid. But is there a positive way to think about this? Yes, there is. I'd like to suggest that there are 4 really powerful cornerstones, foundations, that we can stand on if we want our speech to be powerful and to make change in the world. Fortunately, these things spell a word. The word is hail, and it has a great definition as well. I'm not talking about the stuff that falls from the sky and hits you on the head. I'm talking about this definition, to greet or acclaim enthusiastically, which is, I think, how our words will be received if we stand on these 4 things. So what do they stand for? See if you can guess. The H, honesty, of course. Being true in what you say, being straight and clear. The A is authenticity, just being yourself. A friend of mine described it as standing in your own truth, which I think is a lovely way to put it. The I is integrity, being your word, actually doing what you say, and being somebody people can trust. And the L is love. I don't mean romantic love. but I do mean wishing people well. For two reasons. First of all, I think absolute honesty may not be what we want. I mean, my goodness, you look ugly this morning. Perhaps that's not necessary. Tempered with love, of course, honesty is a great thing. But also, if you're really wishing somebody well, it's very hard to judge them at the same time. I'm not even sure you can do those two things simultaneously. So hail. Also, now that's what you say, and it's like the old song, it is what you say, it's also the way that you say it. You have an amazing toolbox. This instrument is incredible, and yet this is a toolbox that very few people have ever opened. I'd like to have a little rummage in there with you now, and just pull a few tools out that you might like to take. I'm not even sure you can do those two things simultaneously. So hail. Also, now that's what you say, and it's like the old song, it is what you say, it's also the way that you say it. You have an amazing toolbox. This instrument is incredible, and yet this is a toolbox that very few people have ever opened. I'd like to have a little rummage in there with you now, and just pull a few tools out that you might like to take away and play with, which will increase the power of your speaking. Register, for example. Now, falsetto register may not be very useful most of the time, but there's a register in between. I'm not going to get very technical about this for any of you who are voice coaches. You can locate your voice, however. So if I talk up here in my nose, you can hear the difference. If I go down here in my throat, which is where most of us speak from most of the time, but if you want weight, you need to go down here to the chest. You hear the difference? We vote for politicians with lower voices. It's true, because we associate depth with power and with authority. That's register. And we have timbre. It's the way your voice feels. Again, the research shows that we prefer voices which are rich, smooth, warm, like hot chocolate. Well, if that's not you, that's not the end of the world, because you can train. Go get a voice coach. And there are amazing things you can do with breathing, with posture, and with exercises to improve the timbre of your voice. Then prosody. I love prosody. This is the sing-song, the meta-language that we use in order to impart meaning. It's route one for meaning in conversation. People who speak all on one note are really quite hard to listen to if they don't have any prosody at all. That's where the word monotonic comes from, or monotonous, monotone. Also, we have repetitive prosody now coming in, where every sentence ends as if it were a question, when it's actually not a question, it's a statement. And if you repeat that one over and over, it's actually restricting your ability to communicate through prosody, which I think is a shame. So let's try and break that habit. Pace. I can get very, very excited by saying something really, really quickly, or I can slow right down to emphasize. And at the end of that, of course, is our old friend, silence. There's nothing wrong with a bit of silence in a talk, is there? We don't have to fill it with ums and ahs. Can be very powerful. Of course, pitch often goes along with pace to indicate arousal, but you can do it just with pitch. Where did you leave my keys? Where did you leave my keys? It's a slightly different meaning in those two deliveries. And finally, volume. I can get really excited by using volume, sorry about that if I startled anybody, or I can have you really pay attention by getting very quiet. Some people broadcast the whole time. Try not to do that. That's called sodcasting. Imposing your sound on people around you.
I don't get it. Okay, wait. What is the joke?
People around you carelessly and inconsiderately. The whole time, try not to do that. That's called sodcasting.
I don't get it. Okay, whatever.
Imposing your sound on people around you.
Whoa, 29 million views.
Carelessly and inconsiderately. Not nice. Of course, where this all comes into play, most of all, is when you've got something really important to do. It might be standing on a stage like this and giving a talk to people. It might be proposing marriage, asking for a raise, a wedding speech, whatever it is. If it's really important, you owe it to yourself to look at this toolbox and the engine that it's going to work on. And no engine works well without being warmed up. Warm up your voice. Actually, let me show you how to do that. Would you all like to stand up for a moment? I'm going to show you the 6 vocal warm-up exercises that I do before every talk I ever do Anytime you're going to talk to anybody important, do these. First, arms up, deep breath in, and sigh out. Like that. One more time. Very good. Now we're going to warm up our lips, and we're going to go bop, 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 bop. Very good. And now, just like when you were a kid. Now your lips should be coming alive. We're going to do the tongue next with exaggerated la, la.
When did this become?
La, la, la,
Okay.
la, la,
What?
la,
They're
la.
doing this in an
Beautiful.
actual
You're getting really good
speech.
at this. And then roll an R. That's like champagne for the tongue. Finally, and if I can only do one, the pros call this the siren. It's really good. It starts with we and goes to or. The we is high, the or is low. So you go wee, or, wee. Fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause. Take a seat. Thank you. Next time you speak, do those in advance. Now, let me just put this in context to close. This is a serious point here. This is where we are now, right? We speak not very well into people who simply aren't listening in an environment that's all about noise and bad acoustics. I have talked about that on this stage in different phases. What would the world be like if we were speaking powerfully to people who are listening consciously in environments which were actually fit for purpose? Or to make that a bit larger, what would the world be like if we were creating sound consciously and consuming sound consciously and designing all our environments consciously for sound? That would be a world that does sound beautiful, and one where understanding would be the norm. And that is an idea worth spreading. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Maybe you just memorize the speech. Nope, you're not the only one.
First of all, I think absolute honesty may not be what we want. I mean, my goodness, you look ugly this morning. Perhaps that's not necessary. Tempered with...
What the? Why is the scroll wheel changed? That's the second joke about this Prius action. Can people just not copy other top comments, please? Okay, why am I reading the comments? Darn it. Analyze the content of the video and apply it to your current employment. Oh, really? Yeah, a job where I'm literally by myself the entire time. Okay. I can't remember anything about my other job. It was 4 years ago. How am I supposed to... Oh. And I don't go anywhere. I don't go to school because it's COVID. Oh my gosh. Dude, none of this applies to me. Finding confidence in conflict. I never have conflicts at work, ever. Did I ever have a conflict at my job from 4 years ago that I can't remember anything about? Why? This happens every single time. Conflict, conflict, team. How will it contribute to your understanding of either the new concept you learned establishes. What do you mean establishes? What does that mean? Establishes the new concepts that you learned. Oh. Some new concepts that you learned. And this one is how do you apply it to your workplace? I think I just want to go back. I shall do it when I get back. I shall do it. I shall do it. I shall. I will make a video blog just to specifically get
You have
myself to
an
do it.
amazing toolbox. This instrument is incredible. The human voice. It's the instrument we all play. It's the most powerful sound in the world, probably. It's the only one that can start a war or say, I love you. And yet many people have the experience that when they speak, people don't listen to them. Why is that? How can we speak powerfully to make change in the world? What I'd like to suggest, there are a number of habits that we need to move away from. I've assembled for your pleasure here 7 deadly sins of speaking. I'm not pretending this is an exhaustive list, but these 7, I think, are pretty large. Habits that we can all fall into. First, gossip. Speaking ill of somebody who's not present. Not a nice habit, and we know perfectly well the person gossiping 5 minutes later will be.
I'm gonna write about with this video just because I actually like that video. It's kind of entertaining, but yeah, it's gonna be fun to come up with some BS for that one. But anyways, I'm gonna make a video blog. It will be uploaded to my homework channel. FYI, I've been uploading the stream highlights for my homework, and also, if I ever am not able to live stream, I'll record a video and just upload it to this channel. So all of the highlights are on this channel. I wonder when I'll get my first subscriber. I don't have any subscribers. It's probably because none of these videos show up in the algorithm. And even when you search homework on YouTube, the channel itself doesn't show up, which is kind of funny. There's probably like 5 or 6 other YouTube channels named homework, but if you just type in homework, it doesn't there's no way to actually find the channel by searching for it. The only way to find the channel is if you go to my main channel. If you go to Noah Simcoe, and then you go to channels, and this is where you can find it. That's basically the only way to. I do realize that these are very boring videos, so that's probably why there's no subscribers. But you would think there'd be more than 0. At some point, they would go up to 1. That would be kind of nice. I haven't made any actual vlogs except for the first video I made. But yeah, I think I'm going to upload a vlog so that I do not wait till tomorrow to do that assignment. Let's double check to make sure we're not forgetting anything here. Pretty sure we're not forgetting anything. Let's look at my grades. Completely ignore my corporate finance grade. This grade is not even accurate. It should actually be 0. I don't even. Oh, actually, no, it shouldn't be 0. It does. This grade is completely inaccurate though because it gave me a 0% on the second exam. Actually, if you move this to here, then actually it would be accurate. So never mind. This is my actual grade in corporate finance. 38%. But if I eventually get around to doing the quizzes, then maybe. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to see if it will let me take the quiz. That I haven't done yet. I highly doubt it. It won't let me. These are all out of order. Yep, still wouldn't let me. So, anyways. So just ignore that one. But my microeconomics is at 95. Business communications at 85. Management accounting is at 96. And human resources is at 85. So bye.